So I need to make this video because I have a few things that I need to say about some things that transpired at my party last night. First of all, if someone invites you to their party, that does not give you permission to start inviting all of your friends to the party, okay? It means that you and you alone have been invited. When you start taking the liberty of calling other people and inviting them to someone else's party and they don't know how to carry themselves, they don't know how to conduct themselves like grown people, then we have serious problems. We have some serious issues here, okay? Next thing I want to touch on is the fact that we need people to teach some etiquette around here, because it does not make any sense to me. It does not make any sense to me why people cannot say please and thank you and or I appreciate it or some of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to say may I instead of give me or gimme. You see what I'm saying? It's not hard to say thank you or no thanks. It's not hard to do these things, but yet little things like this go neglected. It tends to be overlooked a lot. And I'm really getting tired of rude ass people all up in my shit gonna come to my motherfucking house and don't even want to speak. So the next thing I'm gonna touch on is the fact that I was walking around with a pitcher of drink that I had made in the blender, and I'm pouring drinks for everybody. And two of her friends that I didn't know were in the hallway standing on the platform right there. When I walked over to pour my mother-in-law a drink, this dude just walked over to the step and stuck his hand out for a cup. And I backed up and I made this face, the face you see right now. I'm like, excuse you? So you can reach for a cup, but you can't even tell me your fucking name? Really? That's how we do shit around here, right? That's how we do shit? Alright. Now, I really am trying really hard not to cuss that much anymore. But this right here, to, make my point and get it across thoroughly, I'm going to have to say a few things in there that y'all not going to like. But I'm going to tell you the honest God no truth. Okay? Now, the next thing I want to touch on is when you're invited to somebody's house, act like a lady. Don't be up in people's houses acting all ratchet. Okay? And what I mean by that is, this broad invited somebody over my house. And she sat in my living room. And she tongued this nigga down like she was getting ready to go live porno status right in my living room. And anybody who knows me, know I don't tolerate stuff like that. Okay? I got a teenager in this house who don't need to see stuff like that. I'm very, very controlled about things that my daughter see. If she sees anything sexually on TV or some shit like that, it's because she was watching it with me. If she sees something in public, I can't control that, but I can try to, deal out an explanation for why people do what they do. But this bride sat in my living room and she kissed this man. And I ran around there in a joking manner and was like, hey, Motel 6 up the street. But I was not even playing. Get the fuck out of my house with that bullshit. And when I broke it up the first time, come around the corner to fill people's drinks up again, and there they go again. Kids, I said, look, seriously? This is how you carry yourself in people's house. Okay? Next thing I want to touch on is stealing. Okay? These Bama stole something as simple as soda. I had a case of soda that came back to my house from the kids' party yesterday, and people kept asking me for soda, and I said no, I don't have any more, because the soda that was left, it was promised to somebody else for their party. That's what I do. I pay it forward. You dig? These Bamas went in my container and drunk up all but 2 sodas. 2. And it's obvious that they had been rambling in that box, because the bride told me down in the, oh, it's chips all in the bottom of this box right here. Oh, so y'all digging and rambling all through my stuff, and y'all are fucking guests in my goddamn house. The fuck is wrong with people? I don't understand. Okay? And then the next thing is, when somebody invites you to a grown people's party, you don't bring your goddamn kids. You leave your kids wherever the fuck they supposed to be at. I'm not nobody's babysitter. This is not no motherfucking daycare. You get what I'm saying to you? Don't bring your kids to my house and let them run fucking wild and do what the fuck they want to do. I don't run my house like that. Everybody in here was checking that woman's child but her. Running through here, eating up all the damn candy. That girl ate up a bucket. A whole orange bucket of candy. And she wasn't going to stop her child. I had to stop her. Sandy had to stop the child from running up and down the stairs before she got hurt. You know, it just don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me how folks act. Y'all need to get yourself together and show some respect for people's homes. Because if y'all had a home, a place that you actually can call home, you would not want nobody coming up in your house doing no trifling, ratchet ass shit like that. And I'm going to leave y'all with this right here. This dude that she brought over here, already drunk as shit now. I'm like doubling up on the alcohol to the point that the fruit is barely masking the alcohol. So I know these motherfuckers is drunk. Okay? As they're leaving, this motherfucker gonna say to me, can I get a shot before I go? I said, that bottle is gone, homeboy. We killed that. You know what he said to me? Well, fuck that shit. I'm out. Said it just like that. Y'all are some rude, ungrateful. Let me hold myself right quick for a hot second. If y'all gonna carry yourself like that, don't come to my fucking house. Do you hear me? Because I'm not gonna be nice the next motherfucking time y'all ratchet ass motherfuckers decide to come up in my house and do some dumbass shit like that. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. One more thing. Don't play in people's food, yo. You pick your goddamn food and get up off the goddamn bowl of the tray. Don't be taking extra shit, picking around shit. Okay? If you buy the shit, then fine, you can pick at it. But somebody else bought that food. That somebody happens to have been me. And I don't appreciate people picking over my shit. Alright? So, the next time you decide to come to my motherfucking house, you better act right. Because I might not. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. You better be on your P's and Q's when you come to queen shit. You dig?